What is going on, warriors? It's your boy Shinryu back again with another video, and continuing in our pretty much a review of both Vergil and Nero. We were able to look at pretty much, the event itself, in the previous video, and of course we looked at Nero to wrap that up. What we're going to do right now is we're going to look at Vergil, and then we're going to try and test out both characters. Okay. Actually, this is going to be an updated recording because I had to look after my son, so I had to stop the previous one. So I actually tried it out a bit, so I have a small bit of knowledge as to what to expect, but we're still going to go right ahead and just treat it at least kind of like a first time test. Okay, so looking at the character himself, all right, let's go over to the gallery section here, and I also noticed something as well. It looks like we can now, I don't know if this has ever been a case, but I don't remember ever seeing Acid Fighting Spirit from here. I don't know if that's a new mode, and I can't remember the updates in the notes. But we're gonna go right ahead and look in the character. Okay, so we do the typical stuff first. One, look at the passives, because that's what's going to pretty much elaborate on the key term that is going to be eminent on the character himself. And in this case, we were talking about demon form. Okay, so pretty much demon form is where do we have a description of demon form? Demon form is the passive. Demon energy is what it's going to be getting. All that is it's kind of like, it's just a stack pretty much, that once you actually stack as much as possible, you stack up to like I believe it's 100, 100 stacks. Then he changes to his Majin form. Okay, that's where he goes to his devil form, and then of course those stacks start to reduce, and then of course he reverts back to his real form. And when he's in his devil form, he's supposed to be, let's see, I'm trying to confirm. I think it's supposed, I know it's supposed to be immune. I want to make sure that I get the right description of it. So yeah, attack increased by 40% and HP cannot go below 1. Okay, so just said HP can't go below 1, and the reason why I want to check this key word is because typically they will say he's immune, right? If they say he's immune, then it wouldn't matter because Avery will be able to take him out, right? But they just say he can't go below 1. That means they're just saying he can't go below 1, and that is not a factor that Avery has to ignore. So Avery can still try and throw shurikens, and he'll still survive. So that's what they're trying to like express there. Okay, so now we're going to go right ahead and we're going to look at what it does. All right, so it says gain 3 stacks of demon energy per second. When demon energy reaches 100 stacks, Majin form is activated, and the demon form attack increases by 40%, so he's hitting 40% stronger, and HP can't go below 1. With my experience so far, he easily would get to that 1% of HP, which is, it's kind of, he's very fragile, but he doesn't go below 1, which is almost pretty much like he's still very strong anyways. So a normal attack hits a single target for damage equal to 200%. So that's the regular distance. He's not going to be hitting very hard. Super combo is replaced by air splitting trial. Okay, that is the first one. And become air splitting trial. Come 1 replaced by tremor wings. Come 3 by meteor kick. So it does different things when it's in his mind form, obviously, because it's going to look different, right? No longer passively increases. Demon energy no longer passively increases. Instead, it decreases by 8 stacks per second. Mighty form ends when all energy is lost. Okay, so I tried to do some maths as well when we were talking about the increase, but I'm not going to bother with these maths anymore because there are many ways to actually stack it up, and in actual gameplay you typically would turn fairly easily. Typically the regular expected time is about 33 seconds if you're just going in stacks of 8, right? No, that's in stacks of 3 per 1 second. 33 seconds, we pretty much hit 9 seconds, and of course you hit the extra one, get to next second, you're already in that form. But he's going to have different ways you're just going to be adding to it, and it's not even going to matter. You're just going to switch in almost no time. Okay, The decrease is the one that you pretty much maybe expecting to last for say about 13 seconds, because we're talking about I believe times 13 is 104, but there are ways to actually also reduce that as well. It drops to 7 after a while per second, but I wouldn't worry about that. The things that he's going to take care of himself with regards to transforming back and forth from his demon form. Okay, so now let's look at his first super with his judgment cut. Okay, this is an AoE move, which is actually great, and you want to start with this as well. But then he has this one also that is pretty neat, where he does this. But I would say let's go with the AoE for now, because that's really the one that you want to do. So slashes from a sitting position, cutting space and striking enemies 3 times in a large area in front, dealing damage equal to 304% of attack, gains 8 stacks of demon energy while using. Skill changes to air splitting, we already know about that. So in air splitting, slashes from a sitting position, cutting space in wide area, striking all enemies once for damage equal to 505%. So from 354 to 505, gains 12 stacks of demon energy after use. So if you do that, are they trying to say that you're sort of extending your stay in Judgment Cut? Because obviously you're supposed to drop back for it to return back normal. So if you get that, that means you're sort of like extending your stay. We'll definitely practicalize that as well and practice that and see how that works out. Now in level 2, it's after using Judgment Cut, gain 10 stacks of demon energy. After using air splitting trial, uses 10 stacks of demon energy. Wow. So obviously if you're not yet in his magic form, you're gonna accelerate quicker. Like I said before, the auto means to accelerate quicker, but if you use it because of how really crazy it is, you're sort of like dropping 10 stacks, but then you also gain 12 stacks, right? So pretty much the balance is 2, so you go up by 2. That's pretty much what it is. So you're just slowing yourself down just a little bit, but that's pretty much it. Judgment Cut and air splitting trial do 4% more damage for every 10 stacks of demon energy. So obviously if you do it right after you change, you're doing going straight up on like 40% more damage, and of course for every 10 stacks, that is. So that means you will have 100, so we're talking about 40%. And of course, the lower it is, the lesser the damage is. So that's pretty much cool stuff here. Let's go to the next one here. Says slashes 2 times in a small area in front, dealing damage equal to 210% of attack. This is also an AoE. Gains 5 stack of demon energy after using. Skill change to tremor wings. Yeah, we know about magic form. For tremor wings, you're going from 210% to 276%. And then tremor wings then attacks a small area, dealing an extra 210%. Right? So that means so you're slashing 2 times in the first one, 210% of that. In the second one, you're going to slash do 276%, and then you're going to do 210%. Damage of celestial rotation, which is the move here, increases 242. And damage tremor wings attacks increase 242. So pretty much it's like the tremor wings. So it does a higher attack and does what you would normally do if you're in celestial rotation. After using celestial rotation, gain 8 stacks of demon energy. So as you can see, they only mention celestial rotation. This is just to boost up his chance to go into magic mode. No mention of tremor wings, because obviously they're not trying to keep you in that mode, because that means you're sort of like invincible for much longer, and that would make him too OP. Okay, this guy is a pretty dope character. Alright, so now let's look at the last one before we go ahead and test the character. Slashes 2 times, dealing damage equal to 246%. He does AoEs only, and 233% of attack to target in a small area, then it explodes in a small area, dealing damage equal to 198 of attack. Activates illusory sword after using skill, changes to meteor kick in magic form. The skill over there.
Down you go.
Meteor kick consecutively attack a single enemy, then leaps and smashes enemy in a large area, dealing damage equal to 49% of attack. Activates illusory sword after using illusory sword. The sword spins for 10 seconds, dealing damage equal to 2% of attack per second to nearby enemies. Takes 5% less damage while sword is spinning. So 35% per second. All right. Oh,
Down you
I know
go.
there's a key move there. Damage of speed slash increases to 230% and 68% of attack. The explosion increases to 220% of attack. So everything just goes up. The damage of meteor smash increases to 464. What was it before? I think I kind of missed it. 490. All right. While this sword is spinning, gain one stack of demon energy. Now, since 10 seconds and you gain damage per spin, so spins per second. I'm guessing the stack is per second too. So meaning you're getting 10 stacks per full round of spin. I might be wrong, but we're gonna go right ahead and we're gonna try it out. But before then, let's go right ahead and look at his car. All right. What you're gonna get from this: using air splitting trial reduces demon energy stacks to 7 and increases damage by 25. So let's go ahead and I want to confirm air splitting trial real quick here. Where are you? I think it's this one here.
Down you go.
Where is it? Oh, what? One of them changes. Okay, so demon. Okay, good. So Gemini cut eventually becomes air splitting trial. Okay, all right, cool. So that's what I was trying to confirm here. The reason I'm actually trying to clarify this, it means you're actually increasing your chance of remaining in demon mode by stacking up extra 7 when you have this. The passive will drop demon energy acquisition increases to 6 stacks per second, and magic form only requires 6 demon energy per second to maintain. So that means now the rate is dropped from 8 to 6. All right, and you only need 6 to maintain. Meaning, if you're somehow able to reacquire 6, you're still staying there. You don't. When it's less than 6, you just kind of phase out of that form. All right, so pretty cool. And last thing I want to look at is the fighting spirit. Exclusive to Vergil. For assist, the first time the fighter takes fatal damage, they gain demonic power and their HP cannot go below 1 for the next 4 seconds. I don't know how you want to use this guy in assist, but that is still pretty dope. You can put him on someone like either Ryu or one of your main damage dealers. Give them some extra preservation so that the first time they're not taken out, and you have the chance to sort of heal them after within 4 seconds. That would typically breeze quickly if you're running on auto, because you probably be on ×4 speed, meaning you just go by real quick. And but I don't know if that's enough to actually do something. But it looks pretty decent. Now the second one says gain 30 stacks of demon energy for each enemy defeated. So if you take somebody out, and they said for each enemy defeated, they say for each enemy defeated in imagined form, meaning you're even elongating your status even further. Once you're in imagined form, there's a strong chance you remain in that form for as long as possible. And yet you gain 40 stacks of demon and activate the illusory sword while entering the battle. Yeah, this is really good. Very, very strong. Someone that you want to use a fighting spirit on, but that means you want to attain a minimum of S. If you can get him to S, then you're sort of like almost sorted, but of course you miss out on the cards. Truth of the matter is that we already know how we feel about these characters, right? Like these are the event characters and the collab characters, and chances are that you get them that high if you're not paid to win, extremely impossible. But I know a lot of people are going to read this kit. There are a lot of people are fans, and a lot of people are going to go ham for this, and they're probably also going to get Nero as well. I want to look at Nero one more time. I just want to make sure that I'm actually really, really disappointed. So right now it's 134.99. This is matter 50% blue Demon Stone collection. Yeah, so all you're doing is you're probably just want to get the stuff down to 50%. Not fun at all. Not really impressed with regards to that, but let's go right ahead and test out the characters to wrap things up. Okay, so let's go with Fen here. Let's go right ahead and try Nero. All right, and let's see. how this goes. Okay, I've already done, like I mentioned before, so you're not going to see the chest rewards there, but I'm going to use the team I would typically want to use if I have that chance to use them. And so we're going to go right ahead and just start this like this. Let's try and go auto so that way I can actually just do commentary and look at it, because but the thing is that I want to freestyle and actually try each move. Alright, so we're going to look at him. Pretty much he has 1 and 2, right, in the combo line. And 1 is the one that you probably want to be doing. No, 2 is the one you probably want to be doing. So you can combine this and this, because obviously you can't use this. So when you use this, you're going to use somebody else to actually do it. So let's go right ahead and do C1, C2. So we're looking at him. So we can actually auto this, and it's already the way I want it. So let's go right ahead and let's do an auto for this one, okay? I'm going to go 1 because I want to observe what is happening. Alright? So as you can see, it looks like when he does his normal attack. Okay, so he started with that. Ryu takes him out. You can see, I can see shield here. Alright? I'm looking out for the parry. He's already in his demon form now. And look at how pretty interesting, yes. We're going to attempt the same. Okay, we can't attempt it. We're going to attempt using his C1 in this one here. Alright, but who do we have to assist him? We have poison, this, straight poison. So I think I'm going to try going with her. Buff this and that. Alright, let's see how this works out. Okay, I prefer using the C1 and C3, but you know, of course you're going to be people that may want to prioritize with that. So let's see how this one goes. Let's go with C2. We can actually observe with 2 speed. So whenever you hear the sword, you know that he's actually doing the parry. So you can see, or he's just attacking. Look at that. However, just as I suspected, you don't want to be wasting him by doing, you know, the C1. You want to actually do, you know, what just happened here? Oh, okay, forgot that. Everything became reset. You just want to do his, yeah, the way it is right now. You want to do his super combo on his C2 instead. Alright, so let's see how it goes this time around. This should be a victory. He's quite durable as well. And man, his AoE hits hard. And he has also great survivability. It's kind of like the same way he ended the last time when I tried it, where he was 1 or 2 people that survived. My brother though said he's tried him and he kind of like struggled in the second to the last level, which is the one in the middle, based on the direction in which I go. And I think obviously part of the reason why it's actually tough is if Ryu's there. Obviously we're going to put him here right now. We're going to test out how good he is. I'm just going to go with some very unorthodox lineup here. I'm going to try and use Satono Iki to get things going, create a defense. And let's go like this. Everyone is throwing a combo there, but this should be a breeze. Because the Ryu is there, that is. So let's go. Sasuno Iki, more damage. Ryu goes ahead instead. Sagat goes there. He goes ahead. And Vergil does that as well. Yeah, Sasuno Iki is already active. He's almost active. Should be stronger soon. Okay. And the attack. And then Ryu, what do you got? There you go. Breeze. These are like top-notch characters in this particular line here. Expected it to be easy. Not surprised there as well. So we've tried enough of this. I know most of the other ones. Let's look at the caliber of enemies. We should take these ones out easily. I'll look at the caliber of this enemy as well, right? Oh, we got Sagat here. Let's try Sagat, but we're going to actually go... Oh no, Bison is here already, so this is going to be a breeze as well. Who do I want to put in as the third person? Let's go with Bison. I'm going to use Elena. Let's look at the way we want to go. Want to go Bison. Yeah, I'm not even going to bother with Bison here. I think we should be fine. Going to go him, Elena, him, Bison, because obviously, although should I actually use Bizangiv on the third route? Let's try this first of all. Let's go right now. We're gonna go to 4 right now because I want to make sure that we actually go ahead and test Vergil after this. So let's see. So God is trying to survive. He's coming back again, but Vergil and Nero is just overwhelming him. Yeah. So I gotta stun him, but that's not enough. Does the counter? Oh yeah, Nero is fantastic. All right, so this is the one that I think my rail is having a lot of trouble, and I say, hey, it's expected, man. You're facing my boy, Ryu. What did you expect? However, you also have to look at the caliber of those who are being paired with him. I'm gonna go with him. Let's go with Fashion Blanca for sure. And then we're going to go with who do I want to go with? We can do Combat Gal. Let's try that. You think we should start with, this is one of the stronger moves there, so I'm going to start with Fashion Blanca. Let's try how that works out. Let's see if we can take out Ryu as early as possible. Ryu's already decided to do his combo. Can be a problem, but let's see how it goes. Oh, we already lost Nero there. He's not permanently attacking, but yeah, like you already know what to expect. If Ryu being in that lineup there, it's definitely going to be a major conundrum here. Let's go right here and let's try and make him dominant in the battle this time around, okay? And I'm going to use 1000 this time around. I'm going to make him prominent. Alright, that means Blanca gets him. You know what, his C2 is not as fascinating, so I'll use Blanca for the C2 and then use 1000, and let's see how this goes, because Blanca's C2 is low-key very, very deadly. So let's see here. There you go. Okay, making progress, but Ryu is still trying to resist. And Nero is actually doing, looks like he's already fully in effect because he's doing his double shuriken, not just the going up, he's going down with a smash. Nasty. He already silenced one of my boys. All she's just going to do is just prove that Ivory is nasty. So typically, like when we're doing the Ivory showcase, right? We're going to go out. I'm going to wrap it up there. Obviously, it's not going to be as good as Vergil, but when we're doing the Ivory showcase, if you remember, they wanted to make a statement in that he was pretty much the Bison killer. We had like 2 versions of Bison for him to face. I think in this one here, they just put some of the random new Grandmasters to act for him to face. So I know this one is pretty much trying to showcase that you can take them out. However, for Vergil might be able to outlast Ryu. So this is Ryu right here. I'm gonna go right ahead and just face him right away because as you guys can tell, that's where Vergil was struggling. I mean, that's where Nero was struggling. I'm gonna go right ahead and make sure I can add characters that would help not just survive but to destroy. So we've got Ryu as one of them. I think maybe just put Dazzman and Elena. Let's just try it out for starters, just because they are 2 damage hitting folks. You don't want to do that. I don't like that 1,000 whatever, but you want to actually use him. So instead of doing that, I think I'm just going to use two, support like characters instead, or someone just add some speed. So let's try and use Chun-Li instead, because we're going to be using Vergil, Heal, Ryu, Vergil, or maybe does Chun-Li have an AoE? Yeah, use Chun-Li. Yeah, so let's try and fight them all with AoE as quickly as possible. And this should be easier because there you go. Alright. There you go. Now Avery should be easy to kill because he can't do more than just one move. Man, look at the way the blade is just taking him out, man. Wow. Wow. Easy peasy, man. Vergil's so much better. I think I'm going to just have to just get at least one. I said I wasn't going to go for any collab characters. I said that before. But I also gave a hint that I might actually go for Vergil just because I like character and all that stuff. He's convincing me more now. Like he's definitely... Just give him the C1 and the C4 and you're Gucci. That's what it looks like. I'm going to try it again with just somebody else. All we need is C1 and C4. Who else can we put in there? Let's just put Poison. Alright. I don't care. All I want is stop that. C1 and C4. The rest of you guys can sort yourselves out. He's that easy to use, okay? Screw it, man, this blade stuff is just insane. Oh, look at the guy just clean. Oh my word. Whew, the last time I remember this something being this nasty was using Ryu. Not even Akuma, using Ryu, man. Whoa, was Akuma even in there? Akuma was supposed to be busted, right? We just took him out, we didn't even notice his presence. Oh my god. Oh my god, the guy is nasty. He is nasty, man. Give him C1, C4, the rest of the characters can take care of themselves. Obviously, the rest of the characters have to survive too, but he's already in front, he's being a tank. Who do I want to put here? Alright, let's put Guy. I'm trying to make sure that I don't put anyone that's going to. My excitement, I didn't even realize when the video actually had stopped recording. That is pretty weird of me, but that's how exciting the character is. And like I said, right now, I mentioned before in the past that I'm not going to go for any collab character. I've tested this guy out right now, and I was a bit reluctant. I said, maybe I might actually go for Vergil at the very least, maybe just get one unit. But now I'm like, I think I'm definitely going to go for him. I don't know if I'll get him because you know how hard that pity is for the draw. But he's just too OP. I wanted to face CD Gen recording, which I just finished. But let's just go right ahead and let's just see what's up. I'm actually curious to see what happens if I just take him alone into the battle. Let's see what happens. See, just only him in the battle. This is not a joke. He nearly took them out. And you know what? Let's just try to see. Let's see he and do we have a healer here? We don't have a healer here. Let's do him and okay, we do have one, but he could buff, right? Just two of them. But no, I need this, so let's run this combo instead. Alright, let's run this combo instead. Let's see how this one goes. This is how crazy he is. Like, he's practically maybe the best character right now in my opinion, man. Like, we're talking, so now he's in this mode. He's the only one that's standing right now. The only thing is, once he comes out, then it's gonna get taken out, But like he gives you that bit of hope that you don't think you actually get. But I'm convinced if you have 3 characters, you're definitely more than good enough, more than good to go. This is 3 characters because now you can do what he was missing was his C3, right? So Now we can do his super command in C3 with just 3 guys. I'm just going to just go for this. This is actually rather insane. All right, I'm not even trying to go with the full team. Look at this. All right, you're going to piss him off. Okay, fine. Go in Imagine mode. Look at that. Look at that. I haven't done this to any other person in the test before. This guy is enough to be a 3-man team and whoop your ass. This is like insane. This is insane. You know, my brother was saying it as well when he tried it. I just said that he was badass. He even like mentioned it to me. You know, he doesn't typically let me know about characters being badass like that, but he just came flat out and just said it, that he was badass, and he's just proven it. Like, I decided to go with only 3 units and not just 1. I want to face Ivory with just 3 guys, okay? Because this is how crazy this stuff is right now. I think Ivory is right here. Alright? Just give me, all we need is just 3 guys. I'm going to see if we can actually do the same to Ivory. Because, you know, those guys are Regis, we're not going to lie. And if you want to do 3 guys, I guess maybe you just need to have like tanky characters or speedy characters or someone that can heal. We put Elena there and I'll put, you know, yeah, and boom, he's ready to go. Let's see this, man. This is scary. Like, I actually believe you can do this. Although this is Ivory you though. But I believe you can do this, right? Okay. Ivory wasn't about to take no nonsense. He already took him out. The main threat is already out, so you already know what that means. I know what's actually funny. I've noticed that this Ivory. I think Ivory actually has a bad pairing. Why am I saying? I'm not seeing him unleashing his Metsu Shuriken. I'm actually curious. What happened here? Is it because did we take somebody out? Why is he not doing his Metsu Shuriken? Like, I'm not seeing it. Let's try again. Maybe I didn't observe it first. Okay. Okay. Alright. Well, actually, what happened was that one of the characters was taken out. So Ivory is trying. As you can see, Ivory cannot take him out. Okay. So yeah. Alright. So that's Ivory. You guys need to understand that Ivory he's badass. I'm pretty sure he can mess Akuma up. Let's just go. We're going to try with all the other characters. We're only going to be putting a team of 3, you know, and that's it. What do I want to do in this game? Let's put Chun-Li here, and let's put maybe, you know, B Zangief, and he's in, and then we'll just make sure he's starting and he's finishing. This is insane, guys. I've not done 3. I know you can't even do 3 Ivory because it's pretty much useless with 3 characters. He needs, because he does passive attacks. Look at Akuma's team. Where's Akuma? He's gone already. Wait, hold on here. Look at that. Man. He's clearing everybody else easily. That's why you guys have to understand that Ivory is top dog right now in this game. Like, hey, of course Akuma, you know, he's more like a boss, you know. Let's just go. I don't want to go into the wrong impression here right now. Will you hear that come in front? No, I don't want anybody. You want to make sure he's in front. You don't need any tanks. You just need. Let's put 3 wacky players. All right. Let's put 3 wacky players. Like, so impressed with this guy right now. So the first time around we went full team. Now we've got T Viper, one of the better damages. We've got Vergil with his speed. Look at how he's cleaning house. Look at how he's cleaning house, man. This guy is going to replace Bison as the front boss. Oh my word. Oh, nasty. Nasty. Guys, I am not playing. And we're going to go back to Ivory because you guys might think, oh, maybe, yeah, it's Ivory, you know, you love Ivory, so I'm sure the setup isn't that great. No, like, I think I picked good characters for him. Here again, the rest of the guys, I'm picking wacky characters. I'm not even caring. Look at wacky. Just make sure that he starts and he finishes. I'm not playing at all. Who are we facing this time? We're facing Rose, right? Let's see how Rose can impress. I'm definitely going for him. Like if this, I didn't think I could put Ivory on hold, but I have to go and try until the event's over. Then I'm going to revert back to Ivory. Okay, Ivory is pretty good where he's at right now. But okay, Rose is putting up a fight too. Rose is also supposed to be one of my. Okay, Rose put up a fight. Okay, Rose put up a fight with crappy characters. All right, Rose put up a fight with crappy characters. Let's try and be more critical. Let's put more dangerous characters into the lineup of 3. All right. Yeah, this is already perfect in the setup there. This is a different test that I'm providing you guys, right? Because when I could see his potential with the way he actually acted, I figured he could win with just a 2 or 3 man team. As long as he has right people. But look at this. Right now that I've got better characters, there is nothing for them anymore, right? Look at that. Look at that. So I put look at the rest are not even touched. The rest weren't even touched. That's what I'm trying to say here. Like, you know, oh yeah, you know, Rose almost thought she had redeemed herself there. Everybody's going for a round. Everybody's going for a round. Everybody's getting found out by this guy. Okay, we're going to do this again. Let's start with crappy characters. I like to do crappy characters. I want to see how viable it is. Let's do these 2 guys here. If he defeats Jen, oh boy, that would just be bad. Wow, this is going to be a problem with those who are paid to play. Okay, these are the crappy characters, guys. These are the crappy characters, but one is already gone. So Jen is already proven his worth. Like, you know what? Hey, I'm a master. Don't mess with me, sort of thing. Of course, you know, he's already out. So with crappy characters, Jen proved his worth. Now let's strategize. Okay, he's going to be one of the guys who want to use strategize, and I'm going to go with Ivory. I think Ivory is strong. Yeah, Ivory should be good enough to take care of business. All right. Oh, hold on. Apologies. I have no idea what the combo lineup is like. I just kind of just hit start. So let's go ahead and just choose Summer Yang and Ivory Yu. Yeah, it wasn't going to be the combo that I wanted. And let's go. All right, now better characters. Not, you know, we still have better options, but I think I'm quite confident with this combination here. Okay. Ooh, that move is just nasty. That move is just nasty. Iona has proven to be quite a tank. That's just what's really happening here so far. And of course, Elena is doing. Elena is there, right? Yeah, Elena is doing the healing job properly. So, Jen has got good partners. So now let's try something else, okay? Certain people is gonna be tough to actually defeat with that. Let's go with Street Poison, and let's go with regular Poison just because she's got AOE, right? Let's try and that good. Let's Street Poison that. Nope. That's why I was wondering why the guy was there. Not supposed to be there. It's just Street Poison, regular Poison. Good. Alright, so let's see if we can take these guys out now with this set of lineup here, okay? We're about to run about test because we're still going to go back to Ivory Yu and try and see if we can find the best lineup. Just note that there are other characters where he's easy to get out. Looks like he's working out here right now because of the AoE support. Yeah. Right team is taking him out. Alright. Jen, this one should be easy money. This one I don't think you need to even worry about the lineup there. Let's just choose one decent and one random one. Right. Just because I'm eager to actually go to the Ivory one and see if we can actually defeat him with a 3-man team. Which, wow. Which would make this a seriously wow situation. And I've been curious to see how it works with Bison as well. But look at that, man. Nasty stuff. And here we go, the main. So, Ivory here, let's see who we want to pair him with. Elena can provide a heal. We can get some AoE and speed from Chun-Li. Alright, this is definitely a really good combination. Okay, yeah. So now let's do this and let's see if we can take out Ivryu and his goons. Alright, like I won't be surprised if we can do it, you know, but Ivryu only just came out recently, so it's gonna be crazy. But the thing is, once you can take out one of the guys in Ivryu's team, you should be able to take him out. Look at that, Ivryu's already gone. Wow. Wow. Took him out. Wow. So there you guys have it, man. This guy, he's a must-have. I don't know, man. He's a must-have. I don't know if any other person has tried it out that way. I just kind of thought about it. Oh, I forgot to pick up a chest. Let's go mess Vergil up one more time. I'm just gonna go straight to dangerous folks. Yeah, this is nasty, guys. This is extremely nasty, guys. He is anyone that gets him to Triple S, gets the cars, gets everything. They are going to be dominating. They're going to be dominating, man. That is just true. Look at this. Look at what is just happening over here, man. Look at what is happening over here, guys. Oh, this guy is nasty. Nasty is an understatement, man. He's the undisputed champ. I'm just going to lay it out there, right? He's the undisputed champ. This guy is nasty. So there you have it, guys. Kit Red badass gameplay, even more badass. Like, it's like, what are you going to do to take this guy out? Obviously, when it's PvP, you're sort of like in more control with the way you want to go about it, but it's still gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough, you know. It's gonna be tough. This guy is definitely worth the hype. I don't know if the hype has been that great. Obviously, everyone loves him, but he is nasty. Taking out teams with only force of 3. That's all I can say, guys. You know, I'm definitely gonna go for him during this event. I'm even going to just go right ahead and just switch it right now. Ivryu, you're my boy, but you know, we're gonna have to go right ahead and make sure that he's on this guy. Yeah, on this guy here. We can't play and mess around at all. This is crazy insane. So there you have it, guys. Thanks for your time, for the view, for tuning in today. If you like this sort of content, please drop a like and subscribe, and I definitely appreciate it. Help me get a chance to grow bigger. I thank you guys that have pushed me so far already to 24 subscribers. We hope we can get more. Hope we can get to 50 and then push on from there. And I continue to try this content like this. If I discover more stuff as I play, I'm going to definitely post more. But otherwise, it's been your boy Shin Ryu, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Cheers, guys.